Joe Biden has become the 46th president of the United States. Does that mean the end of Donald Trump? Well, not exactly. In the aftermath of the riots in the Capitol on January the 6th and the attempted storming of the Capitol building, Trump was charged by the United States Congress with high crimes and misdemeanors, that he attempted to start an insurrection, an overthrow of democratic institutions, possibly even an overthrow of American democracy itself. And now an impeachment trial is due to take place in the Senate next month. Trump is charged with sedition, a much clearer charge in many ways than the impeachment that he faced almost exactly a year ago, when he was charged with allegations of collusion with Ukraine involving matters to do with domestic politics in the United States, and indeed to do with family members of the now sitting President Joe Biden. So the charge is clear, and the impeachment trial is set to take place, and evidence will be heard from both sides about the consequences of that day. Well, the trial itself, of course, will focus attention back on Donald Trump, and very much back on not only the events of January the 6th, but indeed the events of Trump's presidency across 4 years or so. And that has important consequences for the Biden administration and how much they want to deflect from the very difficult and important work that they have to do now. So what happens if Trump's acquitted? Well, of course, this is good news for some Republicans who remain loyal to Trump. They feel he's still the natural leader of their party and the prospective candidate for 2024. It's not good news for Democrats, who will have turned the spotlight on Trump in the first weeks of the Biden administration, and therefore in many ways deflected from the very important work that they're trying to do and which Biden needs to do in order to solve the coronavirus pandemic, which is raging in America, and the economic fallout as a result of that pandemic. Well, there are some Republicans who feel that conviction would be a good thing, that in actual fact, this draws a line under the Trump presidency, and conviction paves the way for a further vote in the Senate that might disbar Trump from ever holding public office again. For Democrats, of course, it will justify both their impeachment charges and, in many ways, their accusations against Trump over the course of the previous 4 years and what Trump's presidency has done to the United States overall. But will a conviction of Donald Trump end Trumpism in America? The values, the beliefs, the ideas that Donald Trump has instituted over the course of the last 4 years and have led to such profound changes in the country. That remains to be seen. Donald Trump may find himself convicted and may not be able to hold public office ever again. But that doesn't mean that the ideas and the changes he's set in motion over the course of the last few years are going to disappear from the United States.